Okay, so let's start right there. Small talk.
Yeah.
What is it fundamentally? What are we aiming for with these like light chats?
That's a perfect starting point because it's easy to misunderstand. Teacher Sam frames it really well. It's that light, casual conversation. Nothing too deep or serious. It's meant to be friendly, easy. Think of it as a kind of social lubricant, maybe. A warm-up before deeper communication, as the source puts it, like stretching.
Right, the warm up. And the examples given are so everyday. What does it actually sound like in practice?
Oh, it's the stuff you hear all the time, like, how was your weekend?
Oh.
Or maybe, did you catch the game last night? Could be a comment, hey, that's a nice jacket, where'd you get it? Or even, complaining together, wow, traffic was terrible this morning, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
And you find it, well, everywhere. Work, school, waiting in line at the supermarket, the gym, bus stop, even online chats sometimes. And yeah, native English speakers, they do it constantly. It's woven into the fabric of daily interaction.
And this, I think, is the real eye-opener from the material. This idea that small talk,
Yeah.
it's not just something you're good or bad at naturally. It's a skill you can actually learn.
Exactly. That's the secret sauce, isn't it? It's presented as one of the most powerful tools, genuinely, for sounding more natural, for making friends, and just feeling more confident using English.
Why do you think framing it as learnable is so important for people trying to get better at English?
Because, well, I think many learners feel it should be natural. And when it isn't, they feel inadequate. Maybe think it's a personality thing they just don't have. But seeing it as a skill, like learning grammar or vocab, makes it achievable. It shifts the mindset from I can't do this to how can I practice this? And look, if you find it awkward or even a bit scary, you're definitely not alone. Teacher Sam's insights really pinpoint why so many learners struggle with this.
What are those main reasons?
Well, first, it can feel really unnatural, right? Especially if your own culture doesn't really do small talk, maybe values directness more. Then there's the unpredictability. You don't know what the other person will say, how to respond. That can be nerve-wracking. And of course, the big one, that fear of making mistakes, saying the wrong thing, using the wrong grammar. Plus, sometimes you just, lack the specific words or phrases to keep it going smoothly. Your mind goes blank.
It's reassuring, though, that the source mentions even native speakers can feel awkward sometimes.
Totally. It's not purely a language issue, it's a human thing too. But the difference, really, for native speakers isn't that they're always smooth. It's just practice. Years and years of doing it, stumbling sometimes, but doing it. And that's the key. You can build that practice too.
So mastering this small skill actually has some pretty big ripple effects.
Mm-hmm.
How does it impact things beyond just, filling silence, like confidence, connections?
Oh, the benefits are huge and quite specific according to the material. First, obviously, better conversations. Small talk is often that initial step, the thing that opens the door to deeper friendships or maybe useful professional contacts, networking.
Right.
Then, more opportunities. Think about making a good first impression job interviews, meeting new people. Good small talk skills can really make you memorable in a positive way. Also, and this is fascinating, fluent thinking. It helps you practice thinking in English on your feet rather than translating everything back and forth in your head.
That's a really key point.
Yeah, and you get cultural insight, learning the unwritten rules of how people interact naturally in English-speaking cultures. And finally, maybe the most crucial, self-confidence. Every little successful chat you have, no matter how brief, builds you up for the next bigger conversation. It's like building a muscle.
That fluent thinking aspect is something I think people might underestimate. It's not just output, it's processing.
Yeah.
Okay, so for someone listening who's thinking, all right, I want to try this, but feels nervous.
Yeah.
Let's talk safe zones. What are some go-to topics?
Good idea. Starting safe is smart. The absolute classic #1 safe topic, the weather.
Can't go wrong there.
Pretty much. It's really sunny today, isn't it? Or looks like it might rain later. Easy, neutral. But there are others too. The source gives a good list.
Like what?
Okay, so weekends and free time. You can ask things like, did you do anything fun over the weekend? Or maybe more general, what do you usually do to relax? Food is always good. Food and drink, oh, that smells delicious. What are you having? Or asking for recommendations. Do you know any good places to eat around here? Then there's work or school stuff. How's your day going so far? Or busy day today? Simple check-ins. Hobbies and interests are great if you sense an opening. What sort of things do you like to do in your free time? Or seen any good movies lately? And current events, but tread carefully here.
Right. Got to be careful with that one.
Yeah, keep it light and non-controversial. Like, did you hear about that big festival downtown this weekend? Or maybe something neutral about tech. They say the new phone's coming out soon. Thinking of getting one. Stick to safe, shared experiences.
Those are really practical starting points. But,
Yeah.
okay, you've broken the ice. You asked about the weather. They answered. Now what? How do you stop it from just dying right there? That's often the tricky part, isn't it?
It absolutely is. Keeping it going is where the real art comes in, and Teacher Sam offers some great techniques for this. First big one, ask open-ended questions.
Meaning not yes/no questions.
Exactly. Instead of, did you have a good weekend? Which can just get a yes, try, what did you get up to over the weekend? Or how did you get into whatever hobby they mentioned? Questions that invite more detail.
Makes sense.
Second, use follow-up questions. This shows you're actually listening and interested. If they say they like hiking, don't just nod. Ask, oh, really? Where do you usually go hiking? Or if they mention a movie, oh, yeah, what did you think of it?
Show genuine curiosity.
Precisely. Third, and this is important, share a little about yourself. It shouldn't be an interrogation, right? Contribute something too. Like, oh, you like hiking? Yeah, I usually go biking on Sundays myself. It's how I unwind. Or I tried that restaurant too. I thought the pasta was amazing. It makes it a two-way street.
Right. Builds connection.
And finally, react naturally. You don't need complex responses. Simple, authentic reactions work wonders. Things like, wow, that's awesome, or no way, that sounds really fun, or really, I didn't know that. Be present in the moment.
Those are brilliant practical ways to keep the ball rolling. But then the source offers these genius suggestions for really mastering it, for taking it beyond just getting by. What are those?
Yeah, these are great because they focus on practice you can do anytime. First, practice with yourself. Seriously, talk out loud when you're alone. Pretend you're having these small talk chats. Say things like, hi, how's it going? Yeah, the weather's crazy today. It builds muscle memory.
Talking to yourself isn't crazy then.
Not for language learning. And related is the mirror technique. Practice in front of a mirror. Watch your facial expressions, your tone, your body language as you ask questions. It sounds maybe a bit odd, but seeing yourself helps build confidence and fluency. It connects the words to the delivery.
Okay, what else?
Listen and copy. Pay close attention to native speakers in movies, interviews, YouTube vlogs, podcasts. How do they do small talk? Notice their rhythm, their phrases, even their gestures, and then try to copy it. Also, record yourself. Use your phone, record yourself trying out some phrases or a mock conversation. Listening back can be incredibly revealing about what sounds natural and what needs work.
That takes guts, listening to yourself.
It does, but it's so helpful. Also, critically, learn phrases, not just words. Memorize common small talk chunks like, how's it going? Hi, that's interesting. Tell me more. I know what you mean. These phrases are like conversational building blocks.
Like pre-made tools.
Exactly. And try to join English-speaking clubs or language exchange groups online or locally. Just jump in and practice, even if you feel shy. And linked to that, probably the most important mindset shift. Don't be afraid to make mistakes.
Easier said than done sometimes.
True. But Teacher Sam stresses this. Mistakes are how you learn. They're feedback. Every single native speaker makes awkward comments or has silences sometimes. It's normal. The goal isn't zero mistakes. It's progress and learning to recover smoothly. And finally, the core of it all. Be genuinely curious. If you actually care, even a little, about the other person's answer, the conversation just flows better. It feels real. And this connects to something much deeper, doesn't it? Small talk isn't just about mastering sentences. It teaches you about connection. It's a reminder that language, well, it's fundamentally about people, isn't it? About emotions, understanding each other, feeling like you belong.
That's beautifully put. It reframes the whole thing. So every little chat, every how are you, is actually a small opportunity.
A chance to be seen. Yeah, a chance to share a tiny part of yourself, to build a little bridge to someone else, that quick exchange waiting for coffee, that comment about the weather in the elevator. Teacher Sam reminds us it could, potentially be the very start of something bigger, a friendship, maybe a job lead, or just a pleasant memory.
It's about being open to that possibility.
Exactly. And when you manage to speak, even about simple things without that crippling fear, gosh, that feels powerful, doesn't it? It feels freeing. So yeah, learning small talk, it's definitely not small potatoes. It's actually a huge life-enhancing skill.
Okay, let's make this super actionable for everyone listening right now. What are some dead simple sentence starters they could literally pull out and use today?
All right, straight from the source, ready to use. Hi, I don't think we've met before. I'm your name. Great for events. That's a cool mention an item like bag, shirt, phone case. Where did you get it?
Compliments work.
Yeah. I heard this place gets really busy. Have you been here before? Situational. The weather is so strange today, isn't it? The classic. Do you live around here? Simple, location-based. This music is great. Do you know who the artist is, if there's music playing?
Perfect. Ready to go lines. But what if? What if you try one and you just freeze up? Or the conversation stalls? What do you do then? Panic.
Haha, try not to panic. It happens to everyone, remember. First, just take a breath. Smile at it actually helps you relax. You can even be honest, Something like, sorry, my English is still a work in progress. People are usually understanding.
Honesty is okay.
Often, yes. Or you can try to gently change the topic, like, anyway, do you prefer coffee or tea? A simple pivot. Sometimes a bit of light humor can work too. Oops, my brain just went on vacation for a second. The main thing is just not giving up entirely because of one awkward moment. Just keep trying.
It all circles back to that idea. Small talk leads to big confidence. Each attempt builds on the last.
Exactly. One sentence. Then maybe it becomes two next time. One hesitant smile might lead to a brief chat. One conversation might spark a real connection. And bit by bit, that fear gets smaller and your confidence gets bigger. The key message from Teacher Sam here is, don't wait until you feel perfect. That day might never come. Just show up. Be present in the moment. Try to be curious about the other person. Try to be kind. Because really, mastering small talk is just about learning how to be human together in another language.
It's a journey.
It is. And every journey starts with those first few steps or, first few words of small talk. You really don't need to know everything. You just need to say something.
So here's a direct challenge for you listening right now, inspired by Teacher Sam. Ready? First, pick 3 small talk questions or phrases we've discussed. Just 3. Second, practice saying them out loud today. Use that mirror if you dare.
Go on.
Third, and this is the big one, use one of them with a real person within the next 24 hours. Could be a cashier, a neighbor, someone at work or online. Just one attempt. And hey, maybe even come back and share how it went. Your small step could really inspire someone else.
You absolutely can do this. You have the words inside you. You have the desire to connect. You just need to give them a voice.
Ready to master the art of small talk? Let's talk.